Welcome back, folks. Today we're diving headfirst into the whirlwind of the copper market. Hedge funds are making some bold moves, so buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. Amid unexpected supply shocks, the copper market is seeing some seismic shifts. These aren't your run-of-the-mill market fluctuations. No, sir, these are high-stakes, high-reward strategies. And the big players? They're not just observing from the sidelines. They're jumping right into the fray, betting big and bold on copper. So are you ready to uncover the secrets of the copper chaos? Let's dive in. First, let's get a handle on the copper market. It's not just about shiny pennies, folks. Copper is a key player in several industries, from construction to electronics. Diving right into it, the copper market is a vast global arena where countries, companies, and traders tussle over a reddish gold metal that's more important than you might realize. Copper, you see, is like the unsung hero of the industrial world. It's integral to a whole host of industries. Think construction, where it's used in wiring and plumbing, or electronics, where it's essential for components like circuit boards. Now, what makes the copper market tick is a delicate balance of supply and demand. Picture a seesaw, if you will. On one side, you've got supply. That's the amount of copper being mined and recycled. On the other side, you've got demand. The industries and countries clamoring to use copper in their products and projects. When supply and demand are in harmony, the seesaw stays level and prices remain stable. But when something upsets that balance, the seesaw tips and prices can gyrate wildly. A disruption in copper mining, for instance, can constrict supply, causing prices to spike. Likewise, a surge in demand, say from a booming electronics industry, can also send prices soaring. It's worth noting that the copper market is a significant slice of the global economy. Its ebb and flow can have far-reaching effects, influencing everything from the health of industries to the strategies of investors. In some ways, it's like a barometer for the world's economic climate. Intriguing, isn't it? A seemingly ordinary metal, shaping industries, influencing economies, and attracting the keen eyes of investors worldwide. Now that we've got a handle on the copper market, let's take a look at what's causing these recent supply shocks. So what's causing all this commotion in the copper market? Well, it's a tale of politics, economics, and yes, even the weather. Let's tackle politics first. Geopolitical tensions can have a profound impact on the copper market. Whenever a country that's a major copper producer faces instability, whether it's due to conflicts, sanctions, or changes in trade policies, the supply of copper can take a hit. And when supply decreases, prices tend to shoot up. Next up, economics. The global economy is like a giant complex machine, and copper is one of its essential cogs. When the economy is booming, demand for copper rises as industries ramp up production. But when the economy slows down, demand drops, causing a ripple effect on copper supply and prices. And then there's the weather. Mother Nature can be unpredictable and harsh. Natural disasters like earthquakes, floods, or severe droughts can disrupt copper mining operations, leading to supply shocks. Even something as seemingly insignificant as a few weeks of heavy rain can flood copper mines and halt production. But it's not just these individual factors that cause supply shocks. It's their intersection. The convergence of political instability, economic fluctuations, and extreme weather events can create a perfect storm, leading to significant disruptions in the copper supply. So with all these factors causing chaos in the copper market, how are hedge funds reacting? Now let's talk about the big players in this game, the hedge funds. They're making some bold bets on copper, and it's causing quite a stir. As the world grapples with supply shocks in the copper market, hedge funds are stepping up to the plate and making some daring moves. These financial powerhouses are known for their high-stakes strategies, and this time it's no different. So what's their play? Well, they're betting big on copper. Despite the volatility, they see opportunity. They're banking on the idea that the supply shocks will eventually ease, and when they do, the price of copper will skyrocket. This is a risky bet, no doubt about it. But if it pays off, the rewards could be substantial. But why copper? Well, it's all about supply and demand. Copper is a crucial component in a multitude of industries, from construction to electronics. And with the world on a path towards greener technologies, the demand for copper is only set to increase. Couple that with the current supply disruptions and you've got a recipe for a potential price surge. However, It's not all smooth sailing. These bets come with their fair share of risks. Market volatility, regulatory changes, or even further supply disruptions could throw a wrench in the works. And if the bet doesn't pay off, these hedge funds could be left holding the bag. But the implications of these bold bets go beyond the hedge funds. They have the potential to impact the global economy. If the price of copper soars, industries that rely heavily on this metal could face increased costs, which could then be passed on to consumers. On the flip side, if the bet pays off and supply stabilizes, it could provide a much-needed boost to these industries and the economy as a whole. So, as we can see, the copper chaos is far from over. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be a wild ride.